Yeah.
Paimon will join you.
God, a really famous...
Sorry to interrupt. This is a small
Monica's the one.
Our head chef has been a little...
All right.
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did so...
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't...
Oh, Paimon totally... Huh? Hold on. Fine.
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
So, who is this?
She... Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer, before Savannah. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Boer and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history.
Gâteau de Boer. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few...
Well, apparent, but none of the chefs...
The Fortress of Mirabede.
Well, you're right. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the...
So that's what...
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants Escoffier to come back and kick Savannah out. It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was you'd have had him. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
Ui.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Excuse us,
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary. Well, in her.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't.
Oh.
For what?
Firmont.
He's the chef that he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before. No one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve.
Yeah. Failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion.
Oh, so you know us already.
Oh, I certainly am. But besides,
What?
well,
That's...
honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite. Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica!
Escoffier?
I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
Wait, so now she's,
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her.
Wait,
อืม
she looks like... Is that a Escoffier?
Escoffier's back? Yes. I'm sorry.
ไอ้
I'm
เปียโน
so
เกมนี่
sorry.
นานปะวะ
ไม่รู้อะ
ให้ทำยัง
I'm sorry. I'm so.
กำลัง
Oh,
ทำอยู่
But.
what the heck?
Get up! If you want forgiveness, then
that's a...
we apologize for interrupting your meals.
It's fine.
Oh,
Gosh, that's pretty strict.
I mean, we all know that these days, and it's only gotten worse.
Monica, you don't need to.
Yeah, but through no fault of that bank.
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a...
They, unfortunately.
Everyone knows, but you took all the blame, and now look at you.
What are you trying to say?
Oh,
Besides,
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct?
what?
You made your...
Whoa.
My God, have you grown a temper since I last? Have you put the?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a...
the traditional way.
That's right! I'm talking of...
According to legend, the founders of the cooking contest would decide...
Huh.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. And indeed...
Reintroduce...
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure. Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the...
I don't want anything to happen to.
But if you lose...
What? The Codex...
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's
Present and former.
What do you want, that old?
I want your...
I'm so.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Oh, I'm sure it won't. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bourg, per the recipe in the Codex. Well,
All right then. Let's see how much. I hope you.
believe me, I'll
Escoffier.
I do apologize. I'm afraid... So, to be perfectly honest with you, that's part of the reason why I suggested a cooking contest. If Escoffier wins, it would be the perfect opportunity for her to talk some sense into Savannah. Or, of course, if she wanted to return, then... But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Whatever the outcome, this contest will hopefully serve as a turning point for us. Please, pass on my best wishes to Escoffier. I must say, Savannah surprised me with her confidence. Does she really believe she can best? I do apologize. So, to be... If Escoffier wins... I must...
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
Let's go. Kai.
Well,
Escoffier only picked up on it. Okay.
oh, that? Back in the day, for instance, so rare, Modest, and especially Modest. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Paimon's heard.
What? No, anyway, and that was even then.
Oh! So the Codex.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the
Wait!
It did, but like I said, so as for what...
Oh!
Hey now, just think.
Anyway, before...
Could it be.
Well, maybe.
What?
Who knows? We could... It means vesting her in this... However much she's changed...
Well,
Look now, if I...
Well, that's it.
Well, I have heard the
oh, count me. Even if it. I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but a kind of... this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment. So that...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep.
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor
Wow! Even the smell is so much more.
Absolutely. I'll demonstrate again. Slowly and carefully. And voila! Now it's your turn. Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try. That goes without saying. Still, alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook. That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop! How's it going? Have you... Look at...
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6 points. 6 out of 100. You say you're a connoisseur by that luck?
Aww.
Oh, me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So, what do you think?
This is our last hope.
8 points.
Darn, that's barely higher than what we got.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even 9 points.
What? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey.
Hey, you made that.
Well, it looks like I lost fair.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that's still
Chef Escoffier,
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news.
And you
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffi, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now. Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you.
She sounds like...
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escaffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like...
What is this? It looks like a dog!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out, or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself.
Oh.
What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then... well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Firma. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
Well, Paimon didn't think...
Great! Spina's...
Yeah! Feast! Feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the fun... That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Why, Savannah? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. But I can't find anything. The copy I gave her not only has... Yeah, maybe. Still, we were. She was a little... Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma... Yes. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner, people started gossiping about Savelli. Everything came in. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Unlikely, still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really? What?
It's cooking contest day! To the hotel...
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back.
Mesdames...
Savannah?
Monica? Huh?
In the interests, the labels will be placed out of sight underneath.
As one of the judges.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's... Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me!
That should be enough flavoring. Now hark... Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think. Yeah. A little amuse-bouche. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Sa. Ja. Ra. Yeah. What are you doing, Escoffier? Your team's waiting on you. balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
How far? What are you playing at? Not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef.
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will
เอ้าเฮีย
So, what do you think?
is
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough! Ugh, useless! Both of you, make like an egg and feed it!
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
เข้าใจแล้ว อ๋อ ให้ยังหันไม่ท้ายแล้วให้
I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Time's up! Contestants,
Nông
please
Kiều.
take your...
เดี๋ยว
Huh.
อ่านมึงที่ละ
We both made
Whoa!
เป็นนมเปรี้ยวเมื่อวาน
Really rather good.
wonderfully soft.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only
Cái quán
because
nó
there's
mình
something
tạt
about the
rồi.
flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for...
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in.
Not just the sugar.
And Paimon thought,
I can now declare that the creator of
What? It's Savannah?
No.
โอ้โหยืมบล็อก
hey, Savannah, you cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. It was Vanna, isn't it?
Judges, wait. That's enough.
As head Savannah. If you want scoff, but you.
It's a little...
Look, Savannah. But. Oh.
So, will that be all? Ex-head...
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef. But.
I know what I...
Alright, fine.
Escoffier?
The Codex...
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah!
It's beside. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the.
No.
Huh?
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't believe it. This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might...
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things. She'll hide her.
Our best get...
And even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in.
Huh, about that.
Leone and Al...
Well?
Oh, this is aggravated assault.
Is it real?
Oh, relax. The offending flavors are, or in other words, we have a traitor.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. Whatever's.
Food safety.
But I swear I didn't do it. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know,
Oh,
it's
man.
terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Now, back to
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Now that you mention it, but the
Still, so many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes, but after countless and at some point...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, also she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness.
Of course. Seeing how...
There's still... She might not be a...
You'd think so.
I love it.
New head chef, you say? I wonder.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the Hey, did you hear me? Once
All this time.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet. Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
In that case, I'll go and update Firma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distances. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine, but what those poets don't know, when's the lead? So the truth is that leadership, like cooking, is a science, not math. Of course, some people have I'd have no reason to expect. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made. Thank you. Genius?
Why are we here so, check on her? Oh no, the scoff.
I'm fine. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? All right. Thanks. I appreciate.
Well, there's cooking facility.
Coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your... Wait.
I'll save it for whenever and
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were only to find... I left Alphonse. If she's not here...
Boss,
Alphonse? You're supposed to...
We were, but then...
Oh.
Wait a second. Of course. From the... Yeah, but...
The Codex...
Seriously?
Ugh.
hold on.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you? It sounds like...
Retrieve... So the cook... this is... First, we thought that Savannah...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your group.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Let's go.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater... Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the... Oh, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's...
We prepared a banquet.
We see, this is why you should always bring snacks.
There is no time for that.
Yeah. Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. or not?
Trust me, they'll.
Oh, good question.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we. The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
Oh.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Ui.
Hey, it's open!
Oh, oh.
Easy now, Kakuku.
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more Did you not hear me? Get going.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident.
You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented so you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was first idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story. He offered me. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no... So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. I saw your dumb.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know. Did you really think your half-baked plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too. A complete waste of space. No wonder you never amounted to anything.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like a...
You can't!
Stay back! Escoffier. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius. The...
Are you...
He and we're talking about a... That's right.
Will you...
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on...
Wait, what?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier.
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. Up to the freezer!
Mind the wind.
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
ที่นี่ที่ไหนทำไมกูไม่เคยเห็น
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Oh. โกมะ
Burn it down! Rev the engine!
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about? All set, bro. Off and away.
strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like...
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe... you really...
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro-rummager from all those treasure chests. Darn it! Paimon was just about...
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything is changed. The treasure of Remoria, our limited stock. He was praised. Modeste tried his best to... Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient. The birthplace of Dato.
In that case, what does that...
The taste of Get being the perfect, but as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included. And in hindsight, over the course of his the finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really...
So, also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any...
Modeste told me everything. Did he hope I... But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what it may lead. I would rather the final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Mind the wind.
The treasure of Remoria. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria. It's empty.
Monica?
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act, so he came here after it.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning. All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out. Yeah, yeah.
Why is this place still shaking? I've enough chit.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get... I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
Venejem!
What did you expect?
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
I don't deserve any of you. And it was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay.
Huh?
If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up?
Escoffier,
Things were...
Our customer at the end of...
No,
well, about...
It's been a while, Chefs.
Fermont? I'm so sorry, but...
Actually,
Huh?
We thought, and as it...
No way!
It can, a smoke...
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's... more. We believe that...
You mean... she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like so you better make sure you
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the ovens in the whole... I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off.
No. I spent so long trying to... It all comes back.
Oh, cut it out! Stop. Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what? 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel? And declare you'll never be successful because you're not you clearly have no genius or not. You're only a... Surely you have...
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
That's our head chef.
Haha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hôtel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
What a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy everyone is.
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier.
Aw, friends again.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But that was
right.
So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch...
Hey, so...
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide victory!
Quite right.
Oh yeah, look at that!
Now, where were we? I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had... So, I...
Improved?
Well, a while back, she has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime you. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be... Case in point. Remember...
What?
And the other half...
Uh-oh. Paimon settled... Hey!
In the meantime...
All right!
Oh, of course.
Surely she practically dedicated her life...
Since you mentioned the treasure, the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remoria... Don't forget, and as for the... Even if...
So after all, feels strange to say about Paimon... Oh,
hey! Huh? You just got... Did you see expert...
Wait!
If...
Huh? Huh?
Let's rock!
อะไร V
Off to the freezer.
Yeah, well.
A little amuse bouche. Deuce on the loose.
Rise with the sun.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Wrath from the sky. Switching gears.
The pinnacle of excellence. Yeah.
Burn it down. Full throttle.
Light up the blazing sun. Adaptive frosting. Yeah. Are we sure this stuff isn't expired?
อยากให้ลงฟื้นฟูไม่ลง
ไอแฟกอะไรเทปอ่ะ
เอาพวกเอาพลังโจมตีหลักอะแล้วไอ้ลองมันลงฟื้นฟูไปลงเหี้ยแล้วไม่รู้นึกว่าสกิลอีมันหิวด้วยมันไม่ได้หิวด้วยฮะไม่ต้องเอาฟื้นฟูไปใส่อันตีโอ้โหหลบฟื้นฟูมันรู้หรือเปล่ากูต้องการอะไรโอ้แล้วกูเลือกพลังโจมตีไม่พลังโจมตีให้กูหลักนะ อืม เกมเลย ตกตายแล้วบทมึงจะเข้าคาซีนมึงก็โอ้
Not bad. A little amuse-bouche.
เอาไปดีขึ้นไป
Time to buckle down. Wrap from the sky.
แบบมันไม่ได้เล็กนี่หว่ามีชั้นเทียนี้ด้วย
Are we sure this stuff isn't expired?
เฮ้ยอย่าลงไป
Come on, buddy. Be right there.
Burn it down!
Nothing personal. Let's go.
At first, it's flavor. Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Full throttle!
Let's go.
A dash of shower me with praise.
If you need help with carrying this stuff, I'll get Kakuku on it. I could have saved more.
Off to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Shower me with praise. Let my name tingle.
Rise with the sun.
Light of the blazing sun.
Hey, not a bad haul.
A dash of frosting. Light it up. Off to the freezer! Strike a pose! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! No more mistakes!
Hey, not a bad haul.
เนี่ยรอเลยวิดีทัศน์จะเปิดตัว
อืม
วิดีทัศน์จะเปิดตัวแล้วเดือนหน้า
วิดีทัศน์เหรอเนอะไม่เล่นมันไม่สนุก
เอาอะภาพนี่ภาพใน Engine 5
เอาวะ
Engine 5 Engine 4ไม่รู้อะแต่ว่าภาพโคตรดี
หน้าจอไอ้ที่ส่งมาเนี่ยเหรอวิดีทัศน์
ใช่น่าจะเป็นโหมดในเรื่อง จะมีโหมดในเรื่องมาด้วย
A little of this boost. Pinnacle of excellence. Light it up. Try and stop me. Shower me with praise. A dash of frost. Try and stop me.
Something to add to my collection.
A little of this. Strength of pose. Time to shine. Wrath from the sky. Rev the engines.
Until Dawn ต้องรอดก่อนรุ่งจะสร้างเป็นหนังแล้วเหรอมาตอนไหนไม่อยากเห็นว่าเป็นไง ยอด อะไรที่งง
Hey, not a bad haul. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Full throttle!
ดีมาก
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Hey, not a bad haul.
ฟังแบบอังกฤษ
But I'm really trying to set some new
โอ้โหแมปพี่อะไรเนี่ยมีกี่ชั้นแล้วนะ
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same.
Mind the wind.